Welcome to this week's edition of Forever Kayla. Today we are on location at the beautiful Vibrato Jazz Grill located in Beverly Glen, Los Angeles. It's a beautiful little neighborhood kind of right outside Beverly Hills. We are going to be interviewing a great jazz singer. Her name is Paulette Dozier, and she is just amazing. You guys will get to see her perform this evening. We're also going to be blessed with listening to some great musicians, some of which who have played with very well-known people such as Natalie Cole. So go ahead and get cozy, get warm, kick back, put your feet up, turn on the fire, do something light, because the next few minutes are going to be full of nothing but jazz.
Are we ready, boys?
I am sitting down with the lovely Paulette Dozier, who is a jazz vocalist. Paulette, it's so nice to meet you.
Same here, and thank you for inviting me to Forever Kayla.
Of course. So what can we expect tonight, because your voice is amazing?
Well, thank you. Well, those rehearsals, you know, sometimes they're a little rough, but we get through it. We're a sold-out house. And this happens to be my LA debut concert and birthday celebration.
Where are you originally from? Because you said this is your debut.
Yes, well, I'm from the Panhandle of Florida. I was born in Panama City, Florida, on an Air Force base, Tyndall Air Force Base. Then I migrated to some other states because my mom, she was studying in college, and you know she wound up in Tallahassee at FAMU.
Okay, to all the FAMU looking and watching.
Ooh, yes. But then, you know, we lived in New York, I lived in North Carolina, and later, after returning to New York, I got a contract and I started living or traveling abroad on a dance contract, because first I was a model, then a dancer.
When did you first fall in love with jazz, and how did you become a jazz vocalist? Of everything that you could have done, you did dancing, you said you did modeling. How did you fall into jazz?
You can dance only for so long, and once your grand battements are no longer grand and they're kind of boop like that, so you have to choose a different direction. So someone, a composer, a well-known composer in Venezuela, had approached me and asked me if I could add my voice to his style, which was more folkloric with a twist. And then he added me with a, let's say, a rock flavor, but with a jazz overtone. And that created an uproar in Venezuela, because the country could not understand why was Vitas Brenner doing this album with this Paulette Dozier in English when we're Spanish speakers. And I said, well, I don't know. But then everything turned out just fine. And I later started working with Jorge Aguilar, and we had our fame all over in South America and quite a number of countries. And then, in order to settle into my own, I'll say that, I chose to sing jazz, because starting into this new era of my life, I needed to do something that I knew I was going to like and that would last, and jazz is lasting.
Only you can make this world sing right. Only you.
What feeling do you get from jazz, and what makes you want to continue in jazz?
It's that feeling inside that real jazz musicians and singers will bring out. And whenever you are a vocalist, a jazz vocalist, sometimes you forget the lyrics, which I'm so hoping that doesn't happen tonight. So you have to do things like that to keep that groove going, because I dropped my lyrics.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad if you dropped your lyrics tonight. That sounded good to me.
Well, we know how to improvise, and you know that improvisation is a very big characteristic of this style of music.
Who is your favorite jazz vocalist?
None other than Ella Fitzgerald. The ultimate in scat singers. And I've heard a lot of scat singers. I do it myself, but no one can do it like Ella. and even Sarah Vaughan, she did scat as well. She's great. She was great, but nobody does it like Ella did it.
Now, if I want to take lessons, can I learn how to scat myself? Like, can I? Is there?
Okay. I'm sure you can, but you have to start developing that jazz vibe in order to get the feeling. Because I've heard other people say that they know how to scat, and what I heard was bop bop ba doo bop ba dee bop ba bop bop, and I just wanted to. Well, I just wanted to do something that would not have been so nice. So even though scat singing does sound as if it's easy, it does have some technique to it. Okay?
Okay. So I can't just wake up today and say, I'm just gonna she gotta be bop boo bop beat bop.
No.
Okay.
You never know just how much I miss you. You never know just how much I care. And if I try to feel good and hide my love for you, you ought to know 'cause I told you so. I'll think of you all the time. You went away and my heart went with you. You made me mine every breath. If there was some other way to prove that what I love you, I don't know how. You never know when you don't know now. Well, you'll never know when you don't know now. Good night, everybody.